Hey everybody, it is Jacqueline and it's Friday afternoon and it's a really lovely day here where I am. No sun, but that makes it nice and cool and the breeze is blowing, so it's a nice refreshing change from the really hot weather that we've had for the last couple of days. So I thought I would just check in with you and show you a little bit of what's been going on here at our house. So I'm going to show you my family room. And many of you know that we have been shipping out kits for our Save the Bees block of the month. And I have to tell you, these kits have just been flying off the shelf. We made more this year than we did last year, and they have sold, I think, twice as fast. So we are in the middle of finishing up the cutting and the bundling, and we've already shipped some things out. But once we get these kits done, that's it. We don't have any more fabric. It's not available from the manufacturer anymore. So, like I said, I think we have less than 20 kits in stock right now. So if you're interested in getting the kit, I included a link. Hurry on over, get the kit, and they're optional. You don't have to use the kit. There are, we've already released the fabric requirements to do the quilts, so you can use whatever fabrics you want. But if you want to use our kit, you can purchase it on the website. We have some other really cute products too, and I have to pull them out, but I'll show them to you in a minute. So this is my family room, and you can see we've got a bunch of boxes out. It's really kind of a mess. We've got some more fabric cut and bundled, just waiting to be bundled up together and finished into kits. We've got more kits piled over here. We've got fabric piled up. We've got, you can see some boxes in the corner, and that pile of boxes in the corner is probably less than a third of what we had at the beginning of this week. As I said, we've been trying to ship things out. Each evening we ship a bunch more stuff out. I've got some more products and shipping supplies here, our big thing of bubble wrap, some more shipping supplies. So yeah, we will be really happy when we get all of this stuff out of the house and we can have our family room back. Here we've got a bunch of orders and more shipping supplies. So as I said, we are almost out of the fabric kits, but we still have, and I meant to take these out, and I forgot, but I'm going to show you. This is these are the labels, and we still have plenty of labels left. So that would be the coordinating label. So if you're making the quilts and you don't get a chance to get the fabric kit, you can use these labels, or if you know what, if the kit just isn't in your budget this year, you can just go ahead and get the labels to dress up the back of your quilts and any other quilt that you're making. Let's see, we also have over here, we've got the cute little pins, which will coordinate really nicely with the quilt. And you know, I should have taken the quilt out so I could show it to you in case you haven't seen it yet, but I forgot to do that. So you can look that, there's a link in the description, so you can see what the quilt will look like. And we also have the kits. So this is the one of the Ortho thread kits. This is the 50 weight, and we also have kits with embroidery floss. So if you wanted to add to your beautiful thread collection, you could grab some of these thread kits as well. So the other thing I was going to show you today is a little machine applique tip. So this is actually what I'm working on in my sewing room right now. So this, you can see, is a wool applique project. And this is one of our projects for the Art of Home Club. And this particular project, this is going to be our July pattern. And I've been doing this in both wool and machine applique. So here's my wool, and I'm not quite done yet, but I'm going to zoom in so you can see some of the detail on it. So that's what we are making next month in the Art of Home Club. And we've actually been doing this as a mystery sew along. So members have been getting just one block or section, sometimes two, per month, and then in July we're going to put everything together. So this vase of flowers that you see, this is going to be our final block, and then we're going to put it all together into a cute quilt. And so my tip is, as I mentioned, I'm doing this with machine applique as well. And I use fusible when I do machine applique. And for my vase, you can see it's going to be a pretty large piece of fusible web. And so if I just put this entire piece on there, it can be kind of bulky. So what I've done is I've cut the center out of it. So this I can just use, I'm going to put this back in my stash of fusible web, and I can use this later for doing smaller pieces when I'm tracing pattern pieces on my fusible web. And this is actually what I'm going to be ironing onto the back of the fabric, which I'm going to make the vase out of. And so you can see, since I've cut the center out, you're removing a lot of that bulk. And the only thing you have to do, I've got this taped down to the table because it tends to curl because I buy mine on the roll. So you have to be really careful when you're putting it down on the back of your fabric. And I usually pretend my hand is my iron. I would just start in the center and just press it really lightly, and then just kind of press out towards the edges, and then I would go back to the center and press out again. So I don't know, I'm going to take the tape up and show you just how this, well, it's kind of flattened from being taped down, but it was just it was all curling up, and yeah, it was like a big pile of spaghetti. So when you iron, if you do that, you just have to iron it down really carefully so you don't get it all twisted and make a mess. So that is my tip today for machine applique if you're doing large pieces. So I'm gonna put it back this way. So that's it. That's all I have for you today. Like I said, I just wanted to check in, say hi. Sometimes I feel like I get in my studio and I get really busy, and I just kind of, I'm sure you do the same thing too. It's kind of like my little private happy space, and I kind of forget the world and I forget what's going on out there. And sometimes I just feel like I have to kind of come up for air and say hi to you guys and see what everybody's been doing. So I hope you all have a great weekend. Let's see. Kathy is saying hi from Rhode Island. Hi, Kathy. We've got Angela here. Hi, Angela. Chris is here. We've got another Kathy here. So thank you all for joining me today, and I will talk to you soon. Okay, bye-bye.